What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a pubcast. This time I picked a lower skill game. Um, why can I see the inventory of this guy? Well, whatever. This time it's gonna be a lower skill game, as many of you guys requested me to do. Lower skill game. I took that from a guy from my guild. Should be a subscriber, of course, if he's in my guild, and all that stuff, the chat channel. And I saw the guy has like 100 wins, so this should be something like a low skill game. And you guys requested me to do that. You guys say lower skill game, more mistakes, and very basic mistakes, and much more to learn from, right? Because one part of my channel is to help you improve your gameplay. Do we have any randoms? No, everybody is picking a hero for now. So we have all pick game, as you can see. Faceless Void and Shadow Shaman for the moment for the Radiant team. By the way, I just want to say real quick, today is Sunday, as you know already, very obvious. Sunday. So what I'm gonna do on
Prepare
Sunday
for
is
battle.
always a podcast, and this is something that you guys know you will have for sure. Okay, on Sunday it's gonna be a podcast. On Thursday, it's gonna be a subscribers game because on Thursday I play with subscribers all day, as much as I can play, of course. And I am going to upload a meet only game, or maybe even another game, but it will be with subscribers. So okay, Thursday and Sunday, you know what are you going to get, right? Sunday. So let's go ahead and check the start casting the game. First of all, the Radiant team has a little problem, which is to have two hard carries, Faceless
30
Void and
seconds to
Phantom
battle.
Assassin, in the same team. Okay, they have Shadow Shaman support, Leshrac support, which is pretty good. This is the guy, by the way, from the guild that I get. I just went to his profile and just get this game. Freak, freak for fun, if that's your name, right? So let's start looking at the lanes first. Shadow Shaman off lane,
The
not the best
battle
off lane.
begins.
By the way, both Templar Assassin and Storm Spirit didn't. They just went to the tier 1 tower. They didn't even block the creeps. Don't do that, guys. It's always very good to block the creeps. If you cannot, let me pause the game real quick because it's important. If you don't know how to block creeps, just make a custom game. Just make your own, in-house game, and just go and try to get some practice, right? Um, Many waves, the creep waves are gonna be spawning every 30 seconds or so. Um, Not or so, every 30 seconds, okay? So you can just practice blocking the creeps. You walk in front of the creeps, and then you press S to stop a little bit, or you just click on the mouse, just your regular creep blocking. It's very important to do because blocking your creeps on the middle lane, what you should get from the block is the lane going here. If you are this Templar Assassin, you really want the lane to be up here. That way, Storm Spirit cannot go. Storm Spirit is going to be forced to stay right here, down, and he's gonna be missing because remember that if the creeps are here uphill, you have chances to miss, right? Let's go into another thing, which is gonna be the Dire team. Sorry, the Dire team is pretty okay, I should say. They have Axe, which is probably gonna be farming the top lane. Not sure if that's a good idea. Drow Ranger should be doing that, but Drow Ranger is going offlane instead. This is really bad. Axe could be in the jungle. Drow Ranger farming this lane, supported by Lina. You can leave that Lion solo offlane, and he's gonna be fine. Um, Okay, Shadow Shaman offlaning for the Radiant team. Now, one thing I want to say for the... okay, let me just go and unpause the game. One thing is, now, the starting item build and skill build. The starting skill build of Templar Assassin is pretty okay. Like, you just start getting blades because you have that damage. But I don't like, this is not necessarily to have, you know. If you wanna have like, okay, the Templar Assassin starting build is okay, okay. It's not bad, it's just okay. You have agility, 3 points of agility from this item to get a little bit more damage and have some stronger last hits. Level 2 getting refraction, okay, this is pretty fine, and using it as soon as possible. The circlet is also giving you some stats, and you have your tango and healing salve, so this is okay, this is fine. The Storm Spirit has also a pretty nice starting item build. 3 tangos, Mantle of Intelligence, and he has tangos and healing salve. And now he's building this the no talisman, okay. Usually after your starting items, you want to get bottle as fast as possible. Okay, this is not what Storm decided to do. Is not good because you cannot trade hits like that with a Templar Assassin. Usually you don't finish your no talisman. You just go directly for the bottle, guys. And on top of that, he's sitting behind the tower, waiting for tangos to just regen like 115, and he's using another tango. Like in this case, he was like 100 HP, and in this case, he should have used his healing self. Right now, he should be full HP. Okay, when you are missing, okay, we have the first blood, but okay, it's fine. When you are missing just a little bit of HP, like 200 or 150, you eat a tree, okay, you eat a tango. But if you are missing like 500 HP, which was the case of Storm Spirit, you just directly use your healing salve and get up to full, okay. Let's see the other people. Okay, we have Faceless Void apparently on the top lane. So offlaning Faceless Void, which is gonna try to kill this. He's gonna die probably. Lina is not gonna die. One more right click, but it's not gonna be enough. And one more right click on Faceless Void. Okay, Axe didn't dive under the tower, so that's great. But Axe is harassing both of them. And what Axe did is not really good because, like, you never go Boots of Speed first item, okay? On any hero. Right now, Faceless Void with his Quelling Blade, Boots of Speed, and 3 tangos, he has no regeneration. Like, he went to the lane, he used Time Walk, harassed the support Lina to go back to base, and he's doing fine going back to base because, as I already told you, in the case of Storm Spirit, you cannot use tangos when you are missing like 500 HP and expect them to heal you to full HP. Okay, use tangos when you are missing like 150, 200 HPs. You know, pretty bad because Lina also had Boots of Speed first, no healing salve. Like, when you start going to a lane, what you want to do is get as much experience as possible. Faceless Void is level 2 at 4 minutes, which is pretty bad. And he went to the base, he healed, and now he came back to the lane without regen again. And this is what's going to happen, no regen. Axe is just going to spam a little bit of Battle Hunger, and this Faceless Void has to go base again. And then he will do the same thing, and then he will have to go base again and again. Okay, trying to go for a time walk, but it's not going to happen. Axe is pretty tanky. I am sure Axe can solo kill these 2 people, like, I am pretty sure. And Shadow Shaman is the same story. Boots of Speed first item. You don't wanna get that, guys. Never do that. Get some Ironwood branches. and that will give you some stats. Get your one set of tangos. Um, that's for sure you have to get on every hero, and then healing salve. Okay, seems like we have another kill on the bottom lane. Leshrac. Leshrac is doing pretty fine, I guess. Magic Wand is not needed to be you know, you don't need to build the full magic wand that early into the game. Just having the magic stick is completely enough, and the rest of the gold you can use it to get some wards. You know, observers, upgrade the courier. The courier is upgraded at the moment. I don't know who upgraded, but should be the Leshrac because he's the support. And we have the same mistake on the Phantom Assassin. He has, by the way, only one creep kill. I don't know what's going on in the bottom lane for them, but he has only one creep kill. Boots of speed, no regeneration. Leshrac, I don't know. I should have checked everybody's inventory for the starting item builds. Now, Templar Assassin is going back to base with empty bottle, boots of speed, TP Scroll, and he's gonna finish the Rive Band. Okay, this is pretty fine. We have bottle on Storm Spirit. Basically, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Very important. Okay, on the top lane, no, nothing. Faceless Void is going base again. Okay, 7 minutes into the game, what he's been doing for 7 minutes is go to the lane, lose like 2/3 of his HP, and go back to base. Go to the lane, lose like 600 HPs, and go to base again. Okay, don't do that. Finally, the guy decides to get a healing salve, so now he's gonna be able to stay on the lane longer. And staying on the lane longer, as I already said, is very very important because obviously experience, the most important experience. Last hits, of course. If you are Faceless Void, Faceless Void is the hard carry. Okay, seems like Phantom Assassin is gonna be going down. Okay, Drow Ranger kills the Phantom Assassin. What's the item build of Phantom I mean the skill build. Okay. Blink Dagger maxing, I mean not Blink, Dagger maxing and Phantom Strike. That's fine. Against Drow Ranger and Lion, against an aggressive lane on Phantom Assassin, I would go for one skill on Blur on level 4. And right now on level 5, my skill build would look like 3 points into Dagger, 1 point Phantom Strike, and 1 point into Blur. Of course, you get your ultimate on level 6. Okay, Axis roaming around. He has the Tranquil Boots, which is... I don't know, I personally don't build it anymore because I don't like the new Tranquil Boots. They are only for supports. Okay, Leshrac dies on the bottom lane. I couldn't see again. How did he die exactly? Storm is going to check the rune, but there is no rune. Remember real quick that checking the rune, going until here or maybe even here is completely enough if you are this Storm Spirit on the dire side. Until here is completely enough because you are going to have vision right there. So you just put your screen like this. He's checking the rune for the second time. Okay, drunk. He's drunk. He's checking the rune for the second time in like the same minute instead of go and get some last hits. Seems like Templar Assassin is just ganked the top lane. Double kill for the Templar Assassin. Okay. He's maxing, by the way, the refraction. He maxed it, which is very good. I agree with that. Second skill to max is melt. Very nice. Storm Spirit, maxing the overload. For a beginners, I would recommend getting 3 points of Electric Vortex because it's gonna be a longer time disable. Okay, Drow Ranger on a killing spree. Leshrac just traps himself right here or something. Okay, it should be right here, trying to TP out or something. And he has one ward in his inventory. Like Leshrac has one observer ward in his inventory for like 5 minutes already or so. And you don't want to do that. If you get observers, just go and place them. Like, that's what you have them for, right? That's why you have them, to go and place them. He placed one here, which is pretty good. This is Leshrac's ward, right? Yes, okay. He placed one here, which is pretty good. This is going to give the Radiant team this vision right here, so they can see if Lion decides to go and gank from the side, you know, if this mid laning Storm Spirit wants to gank the bottom lane, they can see him going like this. Okay, they are going aggressive, blink, stun from Lion, but he's gonna go down. No, better don't dive. Don't dive like that. By the way, Drow Rangers skill build is pretty fine. Frost Arrows level 3 at this point is really nice. Silence 2 points is pretty good. What I would do is just go for max the Frost Arrows. Level 7 you already have the maxed Frost Arrows, which is level 4 Frost Arrows, and with only 1 point of silence, which you will take on level 3 or 4, whenever you want. Only 1 point of silence, and then max the precision aura for more damage, because that's important for a Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is that kind of hero. She just completely crushes everybody with her damage. She is pretty squishy though, and if you don't build something like Shadow Blade to escape, you're gonna be dying all the time if the enemy team knows what to do, right? Seems like Storm Spirit is going to gank the bottom lane. He's gonna walk. Okay, he's not going to walk on the creeps. He's gonna stop right here, and that's a good decision because the Radiant team cannot see him, and now he goes on the Phantom Assassin. Okay, that's good. Lion stun is gonna be missed. Storm Spirit has full mana. What he should have done is just jump, use his mana on his ultimate to jump towards Phantom Assassin, use the Electric Vortex, and then Lion cannot miss a stun, right? You cannot miss a stun on somebody who is already disabled, right? And that would have been a very easy kill on both of them actually. Storm Spirit with that gank could have killed both of them. Now, one thing is, he has no boots. He's very, very slow. Going from one lane to another lane, very, very slow. Just slow like Mario, right? Templar Assassin is gonna be checking the rune. He has power treads and he's building a Yasha. That's fine. I like phase boots if you go middle lane Templar Assassin, because with phase boots you can have a lot more movement speed and you can dive on towers with your refraction because it blocks damage. And this should be a dead Drow Ranger. Lion is tipping in, Hex on the Templar Assassin. Now he's going to stun. Okay, no mana. He tipped in without full mana, but it was enough to Hex and save that Drow Ranger. So that was well played by Lion. And now he gives that Drow Ranger healing salve, which is pretty fine. Okay, Lina is coming right here. She has Arcane Boots. Okay, I like that. Dragon Slave is not maxed, but he's getting Fiery Soul. I don't like that. Chronosphere by Faceless Void. Getting the tower as well. Remember that if you chrono the tower is not going to hit. Faceless Void gets a kill on Lion, but then he dies. So that's not a good trait. Okay, Storm Spirit still walking without boots. Like, this is how your mid lane item build should look like. First, like Storm Spirit started the game very well. 3 Ironwood branches, Mantle of Intelligence, 1 set of tangos, and a healing salve. After that, you should get bottle. You should be using your healing salve and ironwood. Tangos to heal yourself, or even if you don't use them all, you just drop them on the ground behind the tower or something, and you have them for just in case if you need regen at any point of the lane. What the fuck just happened? Okay, and then you get the bottle. After bottle, on every mid lane hero, after bottle, what you want to get is boots of speed, okay? They are the most important for you as a mid laner. Okay, seems like we have a lot of action on the bottom lane. Templar Assassin getting a kill on Lion. Now Storm Spirit jumps in, Electric Vortex, and then he kills the Leshrac. Okay, finally he did it. He did it, guys. And now he's just gonna walk to wards, Shadow Shaman wards. Axe is gonna try to get some gold. They are about to expire, and that Axe, he almost died from them. Okay. Crystallis on Axe. Never do that, guys. This is not going to give you anything, because you are not that type of hero. Axe is not that type of hero. Crystallis should be on Drow Ranger, for example. It's not good as a first item because you still don't have that much damage. Yasha is very good at first as first item after power treads though, so Yasha is good on the Drow Ranger. What you can get, okay, we have Storm Spirit jumping around. That was a crit. Okay, blinking on Lion. Now Lion has 2 more seconds for a stun. He should turn around and stun, and that's gonna be completely fine if he just runs instead of hit them, you know? Now Leshrac is here, and he's thinking Lion is going back, but Lion is joking, and now Lion is just gonna die from the Edict. Chronosphere is used, by the way. We have Mask of Madness on the Faceless Void, which is pretty common, and it's a nice item on a Faceless Void. Now you can see this Crystallis on Axe is not doing much, because never do that. Okay, that Berserker Skull was really out of range. If you don't know, guys, the range of Berserker Skull or any skill, you can just put your mouse on top of the skill, and you will see a green circle around your hero. Okay, this is the range of Berserker Skull. Like when he called, Leshrac was like twice that range away. Okay, so that's one thing you can have going. Okay, Crystallis. Why is Crystallis bad? Because Axe, first of all, is not gonna have... Axe is just not that type of hero. You don't need physical damage on Axe. What you need on Axe is to be tanky and stay in the fight as longer as possible. Get your counter helix, and this is how you deal damage, with counter helix and battle hunger. Okay, what he could have done instead of get Crystallis is get a Blink Dagger. Okay, because Blink Dagger is perfect initiation for an Axe. Or maybe if you don't want Blink Dagger, or actually you should do it, you should get a Blink on Axe always, but instead of Crystallis, he could have spent the gold on finishing the Vanguard, and that will make him really, really tanky. And also, Magic Wand is gonna be pretty good on this axe because he's in the middle of the fight all the time, right? Okay, let's see what do we have on the bottom lane. Drow Ranger killing this Phantom Assassin. They have so many disables. Okay, what Lina did is, first of all, I wanna go on the Lina because I think I didn't look at him at all this game. What he did first is get, like, what did he do? He has 2 points into Fiery Soul. As a support Lina, I don't even get that. I just get stats after maxing the Dragon Slave. Like on Lina support, guys, on level 1, you always want to skill your stun because it's amazing. If your carry is somebody who has a stun or a very long, I mean a lot of slow, like high percentage slow, like 80% or something like that, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to hit the stun. But you can just try to hit it anyway, you know, it's not that hard, it's not impossible. Lina stun is pretty hard, I should say, to hit, but it's not impossible, you know. Level 1 stun, and then you want to max the Dragon Slave. Because, you know why? Because it's very easy to hit, very obvious. On level 6 you get your ulti, obviously, Laguna Blade. You know that video. You miss your stun, don't worry Lina, just press R and you have a kill. Okay, you wanna max the Dragon Slave. There is no way of missing that one. Actually there is, but it's hard to miss unless your enemy is very good at juking and they juke it. You just click on the hero, you know, you click Q for the Dragon Slave. What is going on? I just click my Q and I have this. Okay, it's fine. Dragon Slave, and then you click on the hero and it's just going to hit that hero. Okay, seems like Axe finally has his Vanguard and he's going for a Blade Mail after that. Blade Mail is fine on Axe. Pretty fine, I guess. So it's a pretty good choice. Usually you want to reflect as much damage as possible. Okay, this is gonna be a dual stun by Lina. Axe ultimate is used right here. Oh, that crit! 190 crit. It's what gets the kill. Okay, the Radiant team wants to push the tier 2 on top, but Dire team says no. Clearly no. Guys, Storm Spirit 23 minutes into the game, still no boots. Like, in some cases, in some situations, could be good. Usually you want to have power threats as soon as possible. Okay, that's first of all on Storm Spirit. If you go Orchid, because this is the aggressive build to have a lot of DPS, so you want to go power threats as soon as possible before getting on your Orchid, or before even getting one Oblivion staff. Just get power threats. If you want to skip power threat for some reason, if you are very behind in farm, you are getting a lot out farmed, just stay with boots, but get your boots. Okay, he's trying to go aggressive when he should run with his ultimate. Right now he's just full mana and he's right clicking heroes. Okay, he used Magic Wand and now he ultis to escape away. Okay, at the end of the day he manages to do fine. Now, here is our Faceless Void with Crystallis and Mask of Madness. Ultimate, double kill for him. Okay. This is fine. Axe keeps farming the jungle, 3-1-3, not assisting into that many kills. It's important to assist in kills as an Axe. Okay, Mask of Madness is used. This Drow Ranger could have just turned around and start hitting that Faceless Void with the Frost Arrows, he would have gotten a kill. Like, one thing very important to do is to check your enemy's mana, and you guys know Faceless Void needs 120 mana to use the Time Walk, and he has like 40 right now, and when he was here he had probably like 20 or 30 or so. So if Drow Ranger knew Faceless Void has no mana to escape, he should have just turned around and start right clicking him, auto attacking him with the Frost Arrows, and he would have died because he has no mana to escape. And even if he has mana, Drow Ranger is getting a lot of points of silence, 5-second silence. Faceless Void should have died here. Like, Drow Ranger should have killed that Faceless Void right there. And getting a Faceless Void, getting a kill on Faceless Void is really good because, you know, he's getting a lot for the moment. He died 3 times, he has 3 kills, which is not that bad, not good, not bad, just fine. But at this point, he's going to have Daedalus very soon. Okay, Storm Spirit jumps in, using the Electric Vortex. Okay, chop by axe, out of mana, and now time to farm some wards. Very nice. Shadow Shaman, a little mistake. If you know you are going to have your team, all of them, 5 at the same place, you can drop your wards in a team fight as a Shadow Shaman, and he is going for Crystallis. He has a Crystallis as well. Like, you guys cannot imagine how bad is this. You shouldn't never do that. Like, never ever do that. Okay? Arcane Boots is good. This Oblivion stuff is not bad for an intelligence hero, which is neither of those items, Crystallis or Oblivion stuff, is what Shadow Shaman needs. He's a support and he needs to have a Observer wards and Sentry wards, and now what I can see on the map is 2 wards at the same place, which are going to give you basically the same vision. This one is going to give you more vision because it's uphill. Like, this ward, you guys should never place Observer ward right here. Never ever, okay? This ward should be up here, which we already have one for the Dire team. Triple kill for Lina, seems like. I am not watching that much the team fights and the kills, but I consider the rest, what I'm talking about in this game, is very very important. Like, okay, still no. I think this Storm Spirit is going to finish the game without having boots, and this is what you should never do. Okay, just get your boots as soon as possible.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Even though starting build of Boots of Speed is very bad, it's still better, I think, than not having boots the whole game. Okay, I hope you guys learned Boots of Speed are very very important. Shadow Shaman randomly running into 5 people. Okay, what you wanna do when the enemy is pushing your tier 3 tower is just stay uphill. The enemy has to go, like, imagine we are playing on the Radiant team and the Dire team is pushing the tier 3 tower. You should stay up here, and when you see them attacking the tower a lot, or they are trying to initiate someone going out of position or something like that, and then you go, okay? Just wait for a good moment to initiate. And by the way, Axe keeps farming the jungle more and more and more. He didn't stop farming the jungle for the last 10 minutes. And now his team is just dying on the middle lane. Like, Axe was pretty active, I should say, in early game, or maybe like 15 minutes into the game or so. I saw him going on the middle lane, And now he's just farming jungle all the time. He should be going with his team. Shadow Shaman, by the way, I didn't finish saying what I wanted to say before. No Crystallis, please. Supports are not supposed to have physical damage. Right now we have no wards on the map from any side. No Radiant wards, no Dire wards, Observers, Sentries, whatever. Even though Sentries and Dusts are important to have on the Dire team because of this Templar Assassin. She goes melt and then you cannot hit her anymore, you know. Now this is right here is one good usage. Okay, Phantom Assassin goes in very aggressively. He probably... Okay, not gonna go down right now. Silenced Templar Assassin, very nice usage of silence right here by Drow Ranger and just killing her. Axe really likes gold. Now Faceless Void with the full Daedalus, those crits of 441 damage with a lot of attack speed from Mask of Madness, they hurt a lot. At this point, this Faceless Void hurts. These items should be farmed in like, let's say, 18 minutes or so, not 31, but it's fine, you know. Faceless Void was offlaning and all that stuff, something that you should never do because you have time walk to escape from the offlane if they try to chase you to kill you. That's right, but there are much better offlaning heroes, and Faceless Void is a hard carry. It's not even an offlaner. Okay, seems like Axe is building that Aghanim Scepter. He wants to chop people. Okay, and he's gonna be doing it. He has enough gold right now. Remember that you can get this position right here. You can stand right here in Roshan and you can get the secret shop vision. I mean, not vision, but you can use the secret shop. Now the Radiant team goes in. Roshan. Okay, Roshan is not gonna be able to kill that Axe. Stunned by Lina, silenced by Drow Ranger, used only on Phantom Assassin. Where is the Faceless Void, man? He died into Roshan. Okay. I was waiting to see that chrono and him raping everybody, but he couldn't.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Immortality!
Immortality on Axe. Okay, I would give that immortality to Storm Spirit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Immortality on Axe is fine if you go very aggressive. If you have Blink Dagger and you blink into 4 or 5 people or maybe even 3 of them and you use the Berserker Skull and you tank a lot. But otherwise, somebody else get the Aegis. Okay, Templars. Oh! I think she dodged something with that melt. And that's what keeps her alive right now. She has a Manta style, which is not bad. Okay, Chronosphere used by Faceless Void, hitting that Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit is pretty good to focus into a Chrono. Just one hit on that courier and it would be dead. Okay, right now he has Time Walk. He should use it and kill that Lin as well. I feel like Faceless Void is going to carry this game. Even though the Radiant team, I mean the Dire team, seems to be winning for the moment because they have more kills. And they are much more farmed. Mechanism on Lion, that's very nice. By the way, just want to point something. Still no wards on the map from any side. There were wards, obviously, observer wards in the beginning of the game, but it's important to have them in the beginning, in mid-game and late game, always. Having wards on the map, observers, always is really good and really important, okay? Okay, we have Aghanim Scepter on Axe, fine. Pretty good item, you know. It's going to increase the threshold right now. Wait. Scepter kill threshold, 625 damage. Okay, this is gonna be a lot. I mean, HP. When somebody is behind, below 625 HP, you just ulti him and he's gonna die. Okay, Faceless Void dies right here. Lion ultimate is used very good on the Faceless Void just to nuke the carry. Axe had Aegis and he tanked a lot. That's very nice. Okay, he can chop now. Okay, no chop. Who has the Maelstrom? Okay, Maelstrom on Lina. Instead of getting some wards, Lina is playing some kind of carry maybe with that Maelstrom. Really makes me think she's playing as a carry. But she has like 68 creep kills. The reason of so many items on the support Lina is because of the kills. 17 kills, 6 deaths and 14 assists. That's a lot. Okay, Faceless Void did not use his Chronosphere. Well, if you don't use your Chronosphere, then I don't know. You cannot win a fight, right? Just try to use it. Even if you lock somebody, if you are not sure if you can do a good Chronosphere, if you even lock somebody from your team, it's completely fine. Just use it and try to focus somebody and kill him. Okay, Blade Mail should be used because he's getting focused. He probably forgot that he has a Blade Mail. Okay, Chronosphere is gonna be used now. Mask of Madness. Lion, instead of running though, should have just hexed or maybe even stunned that Faceless Void. Maybe he would have died as well because there are so many people. This Phantom Assassin is going to use the dagger on Lion. Okay, Drow Ranger buyback for pretty much no reason. You basically want to buy back if you have, if your enemy team is pushing your base or something like that, or you want to go back to a fight that you died, and the fight is very close to your tower, and you buy back and then you TP to a tower and you know the fight is here, for example, and you can assist into the fight for the second time again. But what Drow Ranger did after she bite back is stay on the tier 3 tower on the middle lane, and now she is farming top. Now this is a change that happened recently, or not even recently, but a few months, like 1 or 2 months ago. When you buy back, I don't remember exactly the way it works, but when you buy back, like from your respawning time, it's probably 50% or something like that of the time, you get a debuff and you cannot gain gold from creeps, okay? So buy back and go farm is not working anymore. Never do that. Never buy back like that. You can save the gold and buy items, okay? Okay, Templar Assassin, right clicking. Just run, man! Templar Assassin, please. She was fighting against 3 people, and what she can do is just slow them with ultimate trap and then just run away. Because she could do that. Anyway, don't stay and right click 3 people like that. Just run away. Okay, Phantom Assassin is gonna get her Battle Fury now. 40 minutes Battle Fury after Helm of the Dominator. Usually Battle Fury is an item that you want to get to farm. It's a farming item. That splash damage of 225 AoE around the target you're hitting you're going to have what? Like cleave damage. 35% of your damage is gonna be as a cleave damage. That is to farm. With the Battle Fury, you have that cleave damage, and you have how much? 65 damage. You have 6 HP regeneration from a Battle Fury, and you have also a mana regeneration, okay? This is a farming item. It's going to increase your farm a lot. And as a new player, if you guys are new players, you probably should skip that one since you don't know very well how to farm. Just go for an early item like drums. Okay, Lion ulti is used on Phantom Assassin. Lion is doing well, I should say, using those ultis on the carries. Okay, Storm Spirit jumps out of the Faceless Void Chronosphere. Now, these items, Faceless Void started the game pretty fine, but now I don't get what else is he building. Storm Spirit is doing well, by the way. He just escaped. And he has a Power Threads after getting Orchid and Bloodstone. Okay. I already said like 5 or 6 times. I don't want to repeat myself that much. Please. Boots as soon as possible, okay? After bottle, right after bottle, on the middle lane Storm Spirit, or middle lane any hero, okay? Bottle, and then boots. And then something like Magic Stick to have those charges. If you get ganked, you can use the sticks, the charges to use the stick and escape, you know, survive. And then you make the power threads. It's really good to have early TP. If you haven't noticed, what I do when I play on the middle lane, and what many people do, actually what everybody should do, is have an early TP scroll, because the enemy team could be diving under a tower and you can TP. Okay, he's standing right here, doing almost nothing. Oh shit, that Lina ulti, man. That Shadow Shaman just melted, by the way. Okay, Phantom Assassin and Shadow Shaman just die. Like, I am not commentating about the fights, but those fight positions are very, very bad. Like, everybody is out of position all the time. And what these two people should do right now is just run right here as fast as possible, because they just lost two of their teammates. There is a Storm Spirit that is the one of the best heroes in the game for chasing. He can use the ulti and just go and kill somebody. Oh, Faceless Void is going from behind. Killing that Lina, okay, pretty fine. One bash, one crit, and now he's just gonna die, because Mask of Madness, you take a lot more damage. Lina buys back, no buyback from the Radiant team. Shadow Shaman is gonna use the wards. Now, instead of Crystallis, the same story like Axe. Okay, he's just gonna get stunned. You cannot go and use your shackles on Axe like that, because you're gonna get stunned immediately by Lion, and then you're just gonna get killed. If you are the only one alive as a support or as any hero, you cannot defend your racks against 3 people. The worst thing you could do is go and die as well. Just stay behind. If you are alone, alive, stay behind and wait for your team to respawn, and then you go defend together. What the Radiant team is doing right here is just jump one by one, dying all the time. Now, I want to finish something that I started saying probably 20 minutes ago. GG, Void lost the game. Void was actually doing pretty fine, I should say. Shadow Shaman is dying a lot, like he's 211. Okay, he jumps in without a Chronosphere. He needed 3 seconds, and just using the Mask of Madness in front of 4 people,
Radiant's
you know
ancient is
everybody's
under
going
attack.
to auto attack you, and
Dire's
you will
bottom
take a
tower
lot
has
more damage
fallen.
from using that Mask of Madness. So don't do that. What I want to finish saying is Shadow Shaman, Crystallis, never do that, guys. Get a Blink Dagger, and that's gonna be the perfect initiation, the perfect item to chase when somebody's trying to get out, or it can help you get out, you know? Okay, another mistake Faceless Void did, he started building power threats, Mask of Madness, Daedalus, that's okay. After that, he gets a Hyperstone, and he just probably wanted to build something like Assault Cuirass, and then he stopped building that, or maybe even Mjolnir, or you know, the Maelstrom plus Hyperstone Mjolnir recipe, you know? And then he bought 2 javelins, or javelins, whatever you say, right? So this is probably for a Monkey King bar. What the fuck is going on? Okay, the game just stopped. Whatever. Don't do that, guys. Finish your items. Don't start building another items before you finish your first item that you start building, okay? Make your full item and then build another one. Also, before the game ended, what I saw on Shadow Shaman, I can actually see the game right here. I can go on the game again. Details. Shadow Shaman, right here. He has Hyperstone and a Chainmail. He was probably trying to build Assault Cuirass. And he has Crystallis and he has Oblivion stuff. That Oblivion stuff, like, he could have finished Refresher Orb, and that will make him have 2 ultimates, and that will be a lot of snakes, right? And that will be very strong in a team fight, defending a tower, pushing a tower, everything. 2 ultimates on Shadow Shaman is really good. But he started building Assault Cuirass. First of all, Assault Cuirass is not an item for Shadow Shaman, because it's not, Shadow Shaman is not a hard carry, or you don't need to be tanky, because Assault Cuirass is not only an item for hard carries, you can also build it on hero like Axe and be tanky with it, right? Axe has Daedalus right now, not good, you don't need Daedalus. But that's gonna be it for this game. I hope you guys learned a lot more of this the next Sunday. If you did, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like on the video. It really helps me. Thank you if you like the videos. Thank you so much. And you can like on Facebook if you want to get updates about every video I upload. That's gonna be it for today. By the way, this video is gonna be uploaded earlier than usual, which is like 7 or 8 p.m. Central European time, and the usual time for me uploading a video is around 10, 11, or maybe even later than that, but not later than 1 a.m. Central European time. This is the usual, between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. Central European time, okay? Well, now it's gonna be uploaded a little bit earlier. That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you in the next one. Um, Stay awesome, guys, and I see you in the next video. I already said that, whatever. Good luck, and have fun playing Dota.